time. This ain't no surprise. Every other night another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too.
This is another Moldavite update, part 3. I will say it has been non-stop, drastic change. As you can see, I'm in a whole different environment. In the past month, I moved 4 times, literally. I'm not saying that if you start wearing Moldavite, you're going to move a bunch of times, but that might be the case. It has been, like I said, non-stop change. I've been wearing it for 7 months now, every day. I think there was 1 month I took it off for 1 month, and I didn't notice as much change. But since I've been wearing it, it's been non-stop. I will say that persevering through all the change has made me stronger. It has made me face things that I probably would not have been willing to face. So it will change you. It has been a stone that's helping me change into a better person, in my opinion. It's bringing things to my face that I need to work on, and really facing myself like, well, what am I going to do about this? You know, it's like, here's your junk. What are you going to do now? And I feel like we live in a society that doesn't really support change, but this stone does. So I'm honestly grateful. I'm grateful for its support in my life, because I don't know, I just wonder, like, if I wasn't wearing it, would I be changing so much? Would all these shifts happen? Would I be growing internally? You know, it's definitely a transformative stone that helps you evolve, in my opinion. I feel like so many things have shifted within myself. I'm slowing down as a person, which I think brings so much benefit to one's life. I'm not saying it's a stone that makes you slow down, but it does support you in that. It's helping me to be more mindful. And with mindfulness, there's more growth that can happen, is what I'm finding for myself. And it's just that awareness. It's almost like a hyper self-awareness. And let's see what else. Oh, I've been stepping into my power. Probably the most powerful I've ever been. And no, I don't think Moldavite makes you powerful, but I do think it supports that type of transformative change. As you are elevating to a higher level of being, I do believe that Moldavite truly, truly supports that. I'm getting closer to myself. I'm getting closer to my soul. I'm getting more intuitive. I'm having these connections within my being that I was not able to have before. And to me, that is growth. It's like these strides within myself where, just like, for example, last night I was taking a salt bath, and the amount of like communication with my higher being, from my higher being to myself, was impeccable. And again, like, I don't think Moldavite is the cause for that, but I do think it is a stone that supports this transformation. As sad as I am to be leaving this space, because I won't be here long, it's temporary, I'm excited for the new. And that's just been the track of my life lately. It's like, okay, finish one phase and then something new is coming. And it's just, like I said, non-stop. In about a month from now, I'm going to look totally different externally. Do I think Moldavite is the cause for that? No, but I do, again, think it supports that. Although I don't recommend wearing it every single day once you get it, I do recommend gradually wearing it until you get used to it. I think if you're courageous enough to welcome in change, once you are accustomed to wearing Moldavite, I do recommend wearing it every day. And your life will go on a trip. It will be a trip. I'm not going to like sugarcoat it and pretend things are going to be stagnant. And I think we've all had those phases in our lives when things are stagnant. You know, it's kind of like, okay, when is change going to happen? When is something going to switch up a little bit or a lot? And with Moldavite, I don't even get the chance to ask myself, when is that going to happen? Because it's, before I know it, it's change again, and it's change again, and it's more and more nonstop change. Big change. For me personally, it's been change with jobs, change with living environments, change with internal. And that's probably the deepest part. I've been diving really, really deep lately in doing a lot of self-healing, a lot of facing things that I might not have wanted to face. And with that comes growth. And I really just am so grateful that Moldavite has been supporting me in this, because it takes courage. It really, really does. I went to a ritual ceremony about a week ago, and it was for grief. And I've never done anything like this. It was shamanic, which is what I'm studying, but I was terrified. I noticed my reactions, like my body, like I went to my car a couple times because I didn't want to go back inside. And I was like, okay, I'm realizing the fear. I see it coming up. It's time to take courage. And let's just walk right into it and face it. For whatever reason, my body was responding and reacting to what it didn't want to experience. But my soul, the higher self within me, knew that I was there for a good reason and to go for healing. And I'm just so grateful that I have Moldavite on my side through these deep healing moments. Let's see what else has been happening. I mentioned I'm stepping into my power. I can't recall if I mentioned that I'm slowing down and I'm entering a more meditative state. So that has been powerful. I'm bringing more presence to my daily life. And that tied with me stepping into my power is allowing me to become more powerful. And it's not like this ego power where it's like, oh, I'm bigger and better than you. I'm so powerful. No, it's definitely a soul power. So I definitely feel as though Moldavite helps support the evolution of your soul. And that's a power that nobody can take away from you. It's not false. It's a true power that I believe everyone has within their souls because our souls are infinite. Moldavite is, being that it's a meteorite and it's not from this planet, it definitely supports the higher realms of our being. It definitely supports the higher shifts that can happen and transformation that can happen. And so for that, I am beyond grateful. I feel stronger in my being. And I feel more grounded, actually. And I think it's because I've been meditating more. But again, I think Moldavite is supportive of all of these positive, transformative things happening in my life. I'm again going to say that I don't think it's for the faint-hearted. I think it does require courage, but I highly, highly recommend this stone if you are seeking change in your life for the better. And it might be messy sometimes, and it might hurt sometimes. And that's just a part of life, and I'm just going to be real about it. But the changes that will happen, the evolution that will happen within your soul is something that you can't just go out and buy. You can't just snap your finger and say, okay, I'm going to get it. It definitely takes work, and it takes commitment. It takes a real inner interest from your internal being to want these shifts. But then when you add that to Moldavite, and you have Moldavite in your life that you're wearing it on a daily basis, I really feel like it can help support, elevate you in a much faster direction on an upward scale. So I hope this helped. Let me know if you have any questions. Feel free to ask, leave comments below. Don't forget to check me out on social media, Vanessa Soul XO. That's also my name of my podcast, Vanessa Soul XO. And that's also the name of my website. Thank you guys for tuning in to You Are Art, and happy Moldavite journey.
Bought a new paddock, I had to white so I two-tone. Taking these drugs, I'm gonna be up until the morning.